Hi, this is Reverend Mitchell here. As you can see, we're not in a barn and we're not in the office. We're in the kitchen. And I'm going to give you a little scenario here. I did this about 6 months ago with the dogs. I have 2 dogs that are right out there. They're little bitty guys, Oscar and Henry. And they're our little pets. But I'm going to show you how they react to us and to outside and this window here. And it reminded me kind of how sometimes we are on this earth and God trying to get our attention and us not recognizing God. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can show you and walk you through this. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to get the dogs and I'm going to bring them in, talk to them, take them back out and see if they can remember me. So I'll be right back. Okay, this is our boys right here. This is Oscar. And this is Henry. Now come here, I'm going to show you something, boys. See right here, this window? Look at that. That's a window, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and I'm right here at the window, huh? Yeah. So I want you guys to be good and be safe and be happy. So come on out. Let's go outside again. I had our 2 dogs there, Henry and Oscar. I briefed them. I identified myself. I told them I loved them. Told them I wanted to be careful. And I sent them back out in the world. They know where it is. I had them look at the window, right? Come here. Come on, it's me. Remember me? You see? Even through a glass. Even through a glass. And they hear my voice. But they don't know. They don't know. Sometimes we're like that, folks. Sometimes we're just like that right there. It's the same thing. And in a way, it reminds me of sometimes how hard it is to reach God. He's there, and He wants us to come in, and we go when it's right in His presence, but when it gets into something we don't know about, or unsecure of, we lose it. We quit listening to the knock on the window, and we go our own way. Fortunately, they're out in the yard, and I can go get them. So anyway, that's the little story I was going to tell you today. Yesterday I went into the hospital, and I have eye problems. I had some eye problems from the military, and I've had laser therapy and all kinds of stuff. And I had the symptoms of a detached retina. Any medical folks out there, you know, tons of floaters, little flash, little fireball going on. That's something to be real concerned about. You know, you can lose your vision over this. The problem is, today at 2:30, I had a pre-op appointment for my hip replacement, which is tomorrow at 7 o'clock. But here's the deal. I was in a doctor's office for about 3 hours yesterday, and they said, hey, you have a vitreous or aqueous detached retina. You need to sleep on your side, you need to go home, you need to get to the sky. And don't eat anything. Don't eat anything that night. So I go home, I talk to some of my friends and stuff, and I said, well, I had a detached retina. I had to go to a hotel and stay 10 days because the elevation changes and they put little things in your eye and it can't take the elevation. At least going climbing, it's like a little pillow, they call it. So she had to stay at a hotel for 10 days, you know, because they couldn't go up the hill to where we live. So I have a trailer, you know, and I thought, well, we can do this, you know. But I was concerned about this hip replacement, you know. So before we went in last night, I said, I'm going to go out and I'm going to pray about this in the church. Right out through that door. Went out to the church, sat down, and I prayed about it. I said, Lord, heal me of this eye. You know, I need to get this operational with. I need this eye repaired. I don't have time to lay down for, you know, 10 days on my side without moving my head in a trailer somewhere. So I prayed, and I just said, He's my doctor. He is my doctor. And in order to tell you folks, I have to live it too, just like you folks have to live it. So anyway, when I did that, we went in today, and after about a long time of big, black, you know, bright, shiny lights through the whole deal, eyes dilated, they said, well, you do have a tear, and The other people said I had a hole, but they said, well, it's not leaking or anything. It is suspect, but you're okay. You don't need to get this done, and you can come back in a couple weeks, and we'll check it out. We'll monitor it for you. That, my friend, is a miracle. That is a gift. That is a saving, healing grace from God. And when I woke up in the morning, I didn't see the little fireflies. I didn't see all that stuff in the back of that eyeball. So I give God the glory and the praise for this. I am so thankful. And I'm so thankful for the church. And I'm so thankful for you folks, because even though this is a little small ministry, it's growing. It's growing in leaps and bounds. And every day we add new people, we learn things, and we want to help you folks. So I would ask you to pray for us this week. Pray for Martha, because she's going to run this place by herself, and pray for me. And I love you all. And you can email me, because I'm going to be laying in a hospital bed or something. So if you've got time, just say hi or something, So anyway, I'll talk to you next week. I love you guys.